So we all know that Amazon's HQ2 is coming to Long Island City. So that must mean all homes are worth 20% more and landlords can double what they're asking for in rent. Not quite. Let's discuss. Hi, I'm Robert Swiderski of Real Integrity, Real Estate with Integrity, and this topic has been quite polarizing, but the intention of this video is not to discuss whether you're for or against Amazon coming to Long Island City. We're here to discuss the effect this will have on real estate, both in Long Island City and beyond. So with that said, let's get into it. First and foremost, there absolutely was an increase in demand for Long Island City luxury condos right after Amazon made the announcement. I'm going to be talking about the rest of Queens shortly, so stay with me, but hear me out on this first part. Okay, so it makes sense that there was a gold rush for Long Island City condos right after Amazon made their announcement. Really, it was a gold rush for investors. Investors are banking on the need for luxury rentals after Amazon is open, and rightfully so. Now, we need to keep that in mind for the rest of this conversation. Amazon announced 25,000 jobs are coming to Long Island City, but what everybody seems to be ignoring or forgot is that it's 25,000 jobs over 10 years. So it's not going to be an influx of 25,000 people right off the bat. This is going to be a slow trickle. Okay, now, who is coming to Amazon? Well, first and foremost, we know that there's going to be a decent number of California transplants coming to Long Island City. And again, spread out over 10 years. Now, let's put ourselves in their shoes for a moment and think logically. If you were going to accept a job on the other side of the country, would you go right in, guns blazing, and purchase a property? Or would you rent for a little while first? Make sure you have a secure job, you get a lay of the land, so on and so forth. Does that make sense? That is why there was a gold rush for condos right after Amazon made their announcement. The other thing we need to keep in mind is that the starting salary for the Amazonians is going to be $150,000. And there's going to be people that are going to be making more than that amount, but the base is going to be about $150,000. That is going to be a luxury renter or a luxury buyer. And I'm going to get to sales and the rest of Queens again in a moment. But yes, $150,000 as a starting salary. They're going to want luxury buildings with luxury amenities, your gym, doorman service, a roof deck, maybe a pool, parking. Now, what about the rest of Queens, and what about private homes? Again, let's talk about the California transplants. There will be, at some point, Californians that are going to want to purchase homes, but what are California private homeowners used to? They're used to single family homes, detached, with the front yard and the backyard, driveway, kind of a suburban feel. That doesn't really exist right around Long Island City, Sunnyside, Astoria. There might be pockets here and there, but for the most part, they're going to be looking at areas of Queens that have that vibe, or even Nassau County near the Long Island Railroad. And again, these are going to be luxury buyers, $150,000. And if it's a couple that happens to both work for Amazon, making $300,000 a year, luxury, 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 private homes, separated, not 2 and 3 families. Now, on the other side of this coin, if you were thinking about selling your home and you held off because you were thinking that Amazon is going to automatically increase the value of your home, I think that you were taking a huge gamble with the equity of your home. What we also need to remember are interest rates. Now, interest rates have been on the uptick, and the market in general has been softening. It has been transitioning from a seller's market to a buyer's market. But if you're banking on Amazon automatically raising the value of your home, I think you're taking a gamble with your equity. The takeaway from this video is this. If you were thinking of selling your home and you put that on hold because you're assuming Amazon is going to make your home worth X amount more, unless it's a luxury condo or a luxury home, I wouldn't take that gamble. If you weren't thinking of selling, then you've got nothing to worry about. See what happens. Did I burst your bubble? I'm so sorry, but I'm here for real estate truth. That is the #1 priority of this channel, is to cut through the clutter and give you the information that you really need to know to make as best and most informed decisions as possible. And if you just think about it logically, I think you'll agree at least most of what I said makes sense. If you like this video, please like it on Facebook, please subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and please think of me as your personal real estate professional. All my contact information is at the end of every video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be well.